total absorption rate for the county stands at 79%. We are at a D as a county. Out of the 79%, 37% is the absorption rate on now the development funds. For each year, it's at 96, 99, 109%. Yeah, that's the recurrent expenditure across the 4 years. So basically, the recurrent expenditure is doing so well. It's at an A. The development expenditure for across the 4 years averagely it's at 37, and it keeps on dropping across the 4 years. That is according to the Controller of Budget reports. I looked at the water sector as a sector of interest because of the scarcity of the commodity and the needs of the people in the county. Also, the water sector is not doing very well in terms of absorption. Averagely, it's absorbing like 32.3% of its total budget. And even the average budget on the recurrent expenditure is at a D. Recurrent expenditure, the water department is at 123 averagely across the 4 years. In the year 2014, they absorbed like 233%. And it's continued going down to 171 for 2015, 2016. Then 2016, 2017, it went further down to 36.9. And the same for the development side. For the year, it started at 51, it went down to 32, it went down to 17. By 2017, 2018, it had gone down to 9.5%. Notable challenges they have said is, of course, disbursement of funds from the National Treasury. For like year 2017, 2018, they quoted that the National Treasury had locked development funds. That is why across that year the absorption was really bad. Actually, basically, for that 2017-2018, the electioneering period, the absorption rate was actually 14% for the whole county budget. The ones that we found unique in our county is that for financial year 2013-2014, 2014-2015, our county has been budgeting for the equalization fund, whereas the money has never been remitted because of legislation issues around the equalization fund. When they were budgeting for it, they thought it would be remitted to the counties, but then it wasn't remitted. So that brought a vacuum. And another thing that we have noted that is also unique is there's a financial year 2015-2016, 260 million could not be traced. Basically because there was a mismatch of information from what personal payments, what IFMIS had provided, and what it's called IPPD, Integrated Personnel Payment Database, had provided. They had that variance of 260 million. So 260 million is a lot of money that, if prudently used, would do a lot of development activities. Then reallocation of funds without approval. Funds that were budgeted for ward infrastructure projects were at 11 million, but what eventually was used was 40.1 million. So that, we had not allocated for at least 29.1 million, but it was used for ward infrastructure. Is inconsistency of information. CBROP will report something else, and the Controller of Budget reports will report something else. One, excessive information. So basically, those are the challenges I went through.
Did you access the quarterly report?
We don't have them.
As in?
They are not published.
And these other documents you used to got them how?
The CBROP, I got them from the county, one of our county official. The COB reports and the Auditor General reports are on their websites.
According to your analysis, What is it that you found out that caused the budget variations in terms of absorption? Maybe a sector, specific sector, had this in mind. But at the end of the day, by the time of reporting, what was absorbed was less or more than what was anticipated.
Yes.
What could be the reason?
They have quoted that they cannot be able to really meet the expectations of the people because of the lack of staff, technical staff within the department.
There was a forum I attended and people asking the CEC for public service. They were like, why do you continue employing people earning salary for no job done? Because what people want to see is that the people that are earning salary, because surely at the back of the mind of Mwananchi want to see developments.
True.
It's not just health facilities. Health facilities well equipped and staffed. But these ones are not happening. And yet the recurrent is too high.
And another thing that is also notable is across the 4 years. In the same challenges, they are citing lack of technical staff. So we're wondering why is the
Wage bill increasing.
when we really don't have technical staff to now execute these projects that people want to see.